right, cool. Hey, how are you? Good, awesome. Thank you guys for coming out. This is great. This is my second time here. Are you guys all from the area? Yeah? Hell yeah. It's cool. I like it here. First time at this club? Or you guys been here before? Some first time? Nice. It's cool, isn't it? It's fucking sweet. I like the pews. It's nice. No one wanted to sit up here. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. It reminds me of my childhood. I went to Catholic school growing up, so it does take me back. I don't know if you guys went to Catholic school. I went to Catholic school recently, which was good, I think. It was easier. I talked to my grandmother. My grandmother, she's from Kansas. She grew up in like the 40s, the late 30s and the 40s, and she went to Catholic school, and she told me about old school Catholic school. That was intense. I don't know if you guys know about that. I was talking to her. She's like, well, back in the day, so they separate the boys' classes, the girls' classes. So the nuns would teach the girls, and if the girls were acting up in class or talking, the nuns had wooden rulers they'd carry around, and if you were talking during class, they'd ask you to hold out your hands and wham, smack you in the knuckles with a wooden ruler, which is crazy. Even worse, the boys, they had the priests were teaching the boys, they had metal rulers. So if you were in that class, if you were talking, the priest would come around, he'd ask the boy to hold out his hands, and wham, he'd smack him with his penis. And that's horrifying, right? That's terrible. So, but my experience was easier. I was not molested in Catholic school. I was a fat kid, so you actually couldn't, like, by the time you got my belt off, dude, the cops were there. Like, there was no doing that. That joke's fun because it's about priest pedophilia, but also teacher pedophilia. Teachers, wait, hold up. I read this on Twitter, so it might not be true, but I saw that teachers have a higher sex offending rate than priests do. Fun fact. But a priest who's a teacher, I mean, come on. That's not good. That's like 1,000%. Was my point. So that's good. All right, we can move on to something lighter. That's nice. The teachers are upset, or whoever was mad at that. The male teachers? Well, I don't know. The male teachers are the ones who get reported. The female teachers, the kids get some high fives on the low and don't say anything. That's a fact. For sure, that's a fact. Yeah. If priests were hot ladies, there would be no scandal in the Catholic Church. Like, that'd be fine. I've been, March Madness is over. I'm starting to watch hockey now. Any of you guys hockey fans? Yes. Couple people? No? See, but I'm a new hockey fan. I was not a hockey fan because I don't understand the rules. And for those of you who don't watch hockey, you should check it out. I will say, like, I had to look up the rules for hockey and try to learn more about it. And I do think they have the best rules of any sport. Like, I was looking at, they have a rule in hockey where if you're playing and the puck comes up in the air, you can catch it with your hand and put it back down on the ice and keep playing. Incredible rule, right? Because you know they didn't have that when they first came up with the game, right? When they first made hockey, they were like, here's our game. You're on ice, you get a stick, no hands, no feet. And some guy from, like, Lithuania with, like, a black eye and, like, no teeth was like, what if the puck is coming at your face? And they were like, ugh, sometimes hands, all right? Sometimes hands. And what if it's too close to hit with your stick? Can you kick it? Yeah, sometimes hands, sometimes feet. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's have a clean match. That's great. That's adaptable, right? It's much better than the fuckers who created, like, soccer. They just stuck with their first draft. They were like, feet only, no hands. And then someone was like, what if the ball is coming at your face in soccer? And they're like, hit it with your face. I don't know. Just... Plus, I can never get into soccer. I know we have the World Cup coming up, but I can never... It's just pussy shit. Like, What if somebody bumps you a little bit? Fall down on the ground like you just got shot, and we're gonna hold up this index card we filled in with highlighter and tell them knock it off. Like in hockey, it's like, what if somebody bumps you a little bit? You punch them in the fucking face, all right? Do you guys stop the game? No, we don't stop till one of you hits the fucking ice. You go hit him. It's a bunch of miserable guys. They're all from like Russia and like all these miserable places. Russia's a miserable place. The only game named after Russia is Russian roulette, right? That was just a bunch of guys sitting around in the cold drinking Svedka, and they're like, what would be better than this? Why don't we all shoot ourselves in the fucking head? How about that? Make it a game, right? It's fun. So I'm getting into it. It's good. I'm getting excited for football coming up. What are you guys, Steelers fans?
No. Yes.
No? What are you a fan of? Steelers. Wait, who said no? Well, I can't even see shit. Well, what was the other team that?
They're Ravens fans, even though they live in Pennsylvania. Actually, I just like hockey. I just don't like the Steelers.
That's fair. I don't like the Steelers either, but I'm not from here. That is kind of a traitor.
Are you like a Redskins fan?
I am a Redskins fan, even though I know that's fucked up, isn't it? That was always fucked up. They should have been the Redskins. For 75 years, no one ever said Redskin in a bad way. Like, if you had a racist roommate, you knew they were racist. And they came home one day and they were like, I saw one of them Redskins at the mall. I'd be like, was it Clinton Portis? Like, who are we talking about here? Did you get his autograph? Like, what? Like, your mind would not go there. And then they changed it Commanders, which is like... It's so lame. I think they do need to change the name again. And I was thinking, like, what makes a good sports mascot? You know, I think it's something that's intimidating and it's relevant to the area it's in. So, like, the NBA does a good job of this. The NBA, they have the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Thunder. That's scary to people with PTSD or dogs. They have the... They have the Miami Heat, right? A bunch of old white people get skin cancer down there. That's kind of scary to them. So DC, right? Heavy political climate, right? And intimidating. I think they should just turn it in. They should be the Washington Epsteins. And that's scary to the politicians, right? You'd make the mascot could just be like a bed sheet, right? The logo on the helmet's redacted. It'd be perfect. They could do it. And you could do the new team slogan, let's get to work, these banners ain't gonna hang themselves, right? That's pretty good. That's good. Remember that guy died? Allegedly, right? That was fun. Too soon. All right. No, that guy was a monster. I hope like a fucking secret agent child took him out like a spy kid or something. But DC is very political. It's more, I'm living in DC now, more political than I even thought. I grew up right around the area. Now I'm in it. It is crazy. And I don't even know politics, which makes things very difficult because that's all people talk about. I have no idea. I know we have a Patel running the FBI now, so my grandmother is going to get scammed to fuck. I don't, like, you already get those calls, right? The scam calls that are like, hello, sir or madam, this is the FBI, this is Mark. You have a warrant for your arrest unless you get a Best Buy gift card. And you're like, all right. And now my grandmother's really just like, she's lost so much money since that happened. I'm like, Grandma, she's like, no, I talked to Patel. He is the head of the FBI. I watched him on TV. I'm like, all right, well, it's fucked. Indian scammers were rubbing their hands like Birdman at that announcement, dude. They were just ready to pounce. But that's all I know about politics. And I had my one celebrity sighting in D.C. was Ted Cruz, which is the worst celebrity to see. Not a celebrity, just... I saw him when I was working at a movie theater. And I thought he was Ted Leonsis, who owns the Wizards and the Capitals in D.C. So I had it was just me and Ted Cruz in this hallway. We had a nice moment where we kind of locked eyes, and it was like, I know who that guy is. And he was like, this kid knows who I am. And we just nodded to each other, and I just said, go Wizards. And Ted Cruz gave me the most baffled face I've ever seen, and then kept walking. Didn't find out it was him till like 2 days later, but yeah, that's the extent of it. I'm living in DC. I'm working in Maryland now. I got a new job recently, which I hate. Does anyone here hate their job? Like absolutely hate their job? Kinda. What does that mean? How much do you hate? How much are we talking? Like you're bored or what? Bored. No. Just bored? Nobody like really hates their job? Really? Yeah, I hate it. I'm just by myself here? All right, dude. I'm not bored. Like this is how much I hate my job. Well, first of all, it is boring, and that's what it starts with boring. It starts to snowball. It starts with boring. Then I started losing my mind a little bit because it's my first job in an office, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of old white dudes, and I have to look at them, and it's nothing they're doing. It's just that's what I'm gonna become someday. And first of all, we don't age well. White guys don't age well at all. You can tell white guys don't age well if you've ever been next to an older white guy at like a public urinal. Like the noises they make are horrific, dude. It's 9 a.m. These guys at my work are at the urinal like, like they're coughing and shit. And I'm like, you're dying. Like, is no one... I had to go to HR. I was like, I'm going to HR. Like, this is not really a complaint, but everyone in this office has prostate cancer. And I don't know if we, like, watch a video or something, but this needs to stop. Only the white guys do that, dude. We got an Asian guy in our office, never makes a noise when he pees. Very respectful. Like, he bows and shit. Like, it's very... There's a black guy in our office. One time, maybe, I heard the black guy in our office peeing, and he was like, woo! And I was like, all right, well, we've all been there. But the white guys are, like, consistently in pain. It's just hard to watch. But it starts with that. It's boredom, then I see that, and then now I'm just, like, really, like, every day on my way to work, like, part of me, I'm not actively thinking this, but part of me is just kind of hoping for like something catastrophic to happen at my job, like a pipe bomb goes off or something, just so I could take a nap, you know? No one thinks that? I think that's why I go to work late every day. Like, I go to work 15 minutes late every day. It's not because I'm lazy, I'm just waiting it out, like, just in case. Because, like, you guys remember 9/11? You guys remember 9/11? Yeah. Never forget that, and never forget the fact that 9/11 happened at, like, 9:05 in the morning, right? Terrorists are very punctual. That's why I just give it 15, like... Because you always hear those 9/11 stories of people who are like, oh, yeah, my mom worked there. She was supposed to be there, but her train got delayed that day. And it's like, you think that was one time? You think that was one time your mom was late for work? Was 9/11? Yeah? Those are people who were late 3 weeks in a row, okay? And one of those days was 9/11. And statistically, one person at least got off that train and was like, fuck, they're gonna fucking fire me. I'm so late. And looked up and was like, that's an excused absence if I've ever seen one. And took a nap, right? Somebody did that. Not me, I'm just saying. All right. I don't know. But most of it, I guess, is boring. I mean, I don't want anybody to get bombed. I'm not actively hoping for that. But it could be a little bit more fun, you know? I used to have a fun job. I used to work at a theater. I worked at a theater with a bunch of young people, and there was energy, and it was reckless. They had a bowl of condoms in the employee room when I worked there. And it was like, who's fucking? That's not OSHA. Like, you can't do that. Right? It was a bunch of like 20-year-old kids, and it was the condoms that you'd get at like a college health center. You know, they're all like colored or like flavored or something like that. You know? Flavored, yeah, which never made sense to me, right? Flavored condom, what? Like ladies. I mean, I'm saying ladies because that has to be for women, right? No guy would ever want a condom on getting a blowjob. Like, that had to be a woman thing, like, at least make it strawberry or something. Like, But if you ever are like, before I go down on this dude, he needs to put a condom on, that's a dirty guy, right? Like, you shouldn't be there in the first place. Get out of there. What are you doing? Plus, I don't know. Who gets their dick sucked with a condom on? I would last 45 minutes, dude. Like, I would the only appropriate flavor of condom is everlasting gobstopper flavor, in my opinion. You can suck it forever and it'll never come. Now run home, Charlie. That's my Willy Wonka XXX. It's just Slugsworth trying to blow people under a bridge. Charlie comes back. He's like, there's this guy under a bridge. All of a sudden, Grandpa Joe can walk. He's like, let's check this out. All right. Anyway. But it's all good. I'll be replaced by AI soon, so that's okay. It'll be fine. Nah, you don't think so? I think AI can do a better job than I can, probably. But it is scary. AI is a scary thing. Virtual reality and tech and stuff. It does scare me. Virtual reality, it doesn't scare me. I just don't get the appeal. Like, why would you not just want to be that place, you know? Like, I watched an interview with Zuckerberg. You know that guy, that fucking lizard guy? He runs Facebook, which is Meta now. And he was talking about doing a Meta virtual reality medical school. And this is what he said. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be a real medical, like a legit college, but it's all virtual. You go to a virtual college classroom, you take virtual notes with your virtual professor, and then you go home and you do virtual homework for your virtual assignment. You pay real money, by the way, which is funny, not fake virtual money, but you do your virtual semester in Meta Medical School. And then he said, and when you're done, at the end of the program, you get a Meta Medical virtual degree. And if you take that virtual Meta Medical School degree to a real hospital and show it to them, you can be declared legally mentally retarded. And I don't agree with that, but this is what he proposed. So that's a medical term. So I didn't say anything bad. But but I do think AI could do a better job than I do. I'm not very good at my job. I work at a bank, which makes no sense. I originally went to school and I was an English major when I was in college, and then I realized there's no money in being an English major, so I switched degrees and graduated with a degree in theater. And I don't know what happened there, and now I'm at a bank and I have no idea what's going on. It's tough. Like, it's just, I was never really good at math. It's hard. I have ADHD, which makes it ADHD. It's not a disability, but it's just a very distractible and bad at texting back to people. That's like the symptoms of ADHD. That's it. It's not a bad disability. It can affect relationships. I had a few girlfriends that told me I had bad sexting etiquette with ADHD. Apparently, it's not good to sext back a few days later. Like, you on a Saturday night can text me the dirtiest thing that you want to do, but then when I forget to respond and get distracted and then remember on Monday morning and text back, shit, sorry I missed this, my dick's hard, all of a sudden it's my fault, right? That's an issue. So the only other thing that it does that trips me up is I feel like my mind jumps ahead in conversations when I'm speaking sometimes, so I'll combine words. Do you ever combine words by accident? No. I had this happen all the time when I was like waiting tables and stuff. I remember one time I was waiting tables and there was a family leaving and they were the last people in the restaurant, and I was cleaning up stuff and I was trying to like get a good tip. I had been with this table for a while and they were leaving and I said, "Have a nice night, Nyes." Have a nice night, Nyes. And they just blankly stared at me like I was an alien. And I think about it probably twice a week. I got like a $2 tip. That's probably the worst symptom. Like, It's times like that where I wish I was a foreigner, you know? Where like, at least, you ever heard like of someone who's like not from here and they like mess up a phrase or a word, and it's adorable. I ordered a beer from a Mexican busboy one time, and he definitely was not the bartender. Like he shouldn't have been like offering me anything. And I asked for a beer and my card wouldn't work, and then he said to me, "It's in the home." And it took me 5 minutes, where I was like, "It's in the home." It took me 5 minutes to realize he was trying to say it's on the house, right? But that was what he came up with. Adorable, right? But if I said that to you, you'd be like, "Does this guy have a handler or something? Like, what's this guy's a meta med school grad right here." If I can not say the R word. It would just be easier if I was Mexican in that scenario. Anyway. Whatever. But what else is going on? So my job, I don't know. I'm just feeling older in general, I think. I'm getting older. I turned 30 recently. See, it's always people older that laugh at 30 being old, but it's all relative, okay? I don't know how old you guys are. I'm not going to ask, but I promise you there's some old, ancient fucking person who would see you and be like, "Wait till you get to 117. Like, it's all relative. It's old to me, all right? When I was in college, 30 was old, okay? And it's not... And no, it's not super old. I'm just starting to get the symptoms of the oldness is creeping in. And 30 is a weird in the middle age where I'm still hanging out with younger people, but I'm now the oldest person doing younger stuff, which makes me feel old, right? Like I watch the Grammys, no idea who the fuck anybody is. I don't know new music anymore. I feel that. I'm on TikTok to try to be cool, but I'm on like chiropractor TikTok. I got people telling me what vitamins to take, right? Sometimes I'll catch myself peeing and I'm like, oh, fuck. What is this? Recently, my TikTok feed is it's very pointed now, the algorithm. My TikTok feed recently is just lawyers telling me how to talk my way out of a DUI. I don't know where that came from, but it's a little pointed. But it's just, I don't know. It's the first, I guess what I'm trying, it's the first time in my life that I feel like an adult. Maybe that's what it is. I think creeping. In my 20s, I didn't feel like an adult. I was just like a teenager who had been in the sun a little too long, you know? But now I feel adult. I got married recently, too, last year. Thank you. My wife and I met at the bar at Giant Grocery Store. And, wouldn't that be a good meet cute story? Because I don't know when they started putting bars in the grocery store, but I would love to have just been like a guy who cleaned up at the grocery store with like a bunch of divorced women, like a full bag of like fucking cheese puffs, or like a box of cheese puffs and stuff you got at the grocery store while just knocking back shots at the Giant. In another life, that was me. But I am feeling older. One of the things that is tough about trying to be more adult now, the biggest struggle I have now is trying to find men's cleaning products that are just normal scented stuff. Like just not anything weird. That's my biggest struggle, if that makes sense. Everything's... here. What? Yeah, like body wash. Yeah, like body wash and spray. What'd you think I was talking about? Did I say men's cleaning stuff or just cleaning stuff? You said men's cleaning stuff. Yeah, there's not men's Windex. Yeah. That's a woman's job. Think I would be shopping for Windex as a fucking man? Lost your mind? Men's cleaning stuff, soap, shampoo. It's all fucking weird. First of all, I don't like the way that men's advertising the advertisements have progressed, over the years for men. When I was a kid, it used to be Axe body spray. It was like sexy. They always had a hot chick in the advertisement, and I was like a teenager, and it was like Axe body spray, Axe body wash. You put this on, you will have sex. And I was like, sold, right? Easy sell. The easiest sell that you could do. I was like, give me 50 of everything. And then, all of a sudden, a couple years later, they transitioned to manly. Then everything was, this is what a real man wears. And for some reason, the logo was always like a lumberjack or something, and Sasquatch, and it was all like whiskey infused, oaky. Like, I don't want to smell like Paul Bunyan with a drinking problem to try. And they did, and it was always the lumberjack threw me off. Where it's like, this is what a real man does, and it was a lumberjack, because I was like, do we have lumberjacks anymore? Like, is lumberjack a job still? We don't have a machine for that now? That sounds like a mythical, made-up job. Like, that is early settler job. There's no way. I just don't buy it.
They are in Alaska.
Well, I was gonna say, I saw a lumberjack
In Alaska. What?
I saw like a lumberjack show in Maine. Like, these people are real.
You're talking about places with a population of like 3 people. This is what I'm saying. That's not a thing, okay? It just, there's no way that I could go to like a girl that I'm trying to pick up and be like, hey, yeah, what do I do for a living? Oh, yeah, I'm a lumberjack. I'm, yeah.
You can just say it.
What?
You can just say it. Do that, yeah.
Yeah, but what happened to trying to get me laid? Like, what? That was the whole point. Why did we move away from that? Why do I now have to come up with a backstory where I'm like, yeah, no, I'm a lumberjack. Yeah, I got a house in the woods that's, it kind of looks like the house from Snow White. And, what do I do after I chop down the trees? I wood chip them. I'm also a wood chipper. No, there's not a machine for that either. And, it's a real place. Cute house, middle of the woods, very secluded, safe, bed made out of wood chips, So you want to come back to my place? I got a fucking axe in the car, and I smell like booze, so where did that come from? And then the only other alternative is then they also started doing shit that was like animals. Like Old Spice does a bunch of animals and stuff on their branding. What is that? I went to CVS the other day. The body wash there, Old Spice, I swear the scent was woolly mammoth. Woolly mammoth. That's what I want to smell. First of all, how would anyone know what a woolly mammoth smells like? Do you think I'm banging an archaeologist? Like, am I... I would have to, what are the odds that I'm on a first date with a girl and I'm like, and what do you do for work? And she's like, I work at the Smithsonian. And I'm like, do I have a surprise for you? Woolly mammoth. We'll go back to my place where the bed is made of bones or whatever you people do. Just weird. The closest I can get, and that's what's frustrating, the closest thing I can get to regular smelling shit for men is Irish Spring. And Irish Spring doesn't give a fuck. Irish Spring never gave a fuck. Like, their shit, it's like, oh, our body wash, Irish Spring? Yeah, it's practically Jell-O. It falls apart in your hand while you're in the shower. Before you can even put it on any part of your body, it's going to be all on the floor. The shower might smell like Irish Spring, but you will not. And... maybe the bottom of your feet. I don't know. It's fucking $3. What do you want us to say? I don't even see. They used to have Irish Spring commercials. No longer. Now they're just like, it's fucking $3. You want it or not? We also have bar soap. And, it can be, how soap gets slippery in the showers? Ours can also get sticky. So it can be slippery or sticky. you never really know, and it kind of burns a little bit. And anyway, go fuck yourself. We're Irish Spring. I don't know what. This is the dollar store, okay? That's all that I have. Irish Spring body wash, which doubles as like dish soap and also kills flies and mosquitoes or something. Legit, I don't know. Some guy told me that. It's insane. I wish I was European. Again, if I was a foreigner, dude, I could wear like cologne or something. Like, only Europeans wear cologne in my mind. I don't know if anyone here wears it, but you're European if you do. So that's fun. If I could only have that confidence to be like, I'm going out to the club tonight and everyone is gonna fucking smell this stench that I'm about to bring in with me. But yet here I am. And now the advertisements for men are all on Instagram, and they're even worse because now they've gone somewhat back to the sexiness of Axe, but now it's like a really weird, fucked up way of advertising. And a lot of you probably won't know this, but if you get advertisements for men's products on Instagram, it's all kind of like, the advertisements are like a podcast type setting where they're like interviewing some guy who's like a doctor or he's like a Joe Rogan type guy, and they're just telling you about like how bad things are and basically accusing you of being impotent. I don't know, like the advertisements start off and they're like, did you know 90% of the food that you eat is killing TDT, which creates testosterone for men, and it actually lowers your erection and your testosterone. You probably can't even get hard right now. Go ahead. Try it. Try to get hard. Do it. Yeah, you can't. You can't. But I am. Anyway. And then it's like, if you use dude wipes, this increases your THT by 45% per wipe, so you can get an erection again. And it's like, this is like insulting me. Anyway, I bought them. I bought the dude wipes, but it's like, I'd rather just go to like, there's a hot chick. That's my whole point. We'll move on. But what else is going on? Anybody? Anything new?
Iran.
Huh? Iran. I'm not going to talk about Iran. That is going on, though. That was an accurate response. That's fair. I did ask. No, I was talking about aging. The other thing that's been making me feel old is slang, lingo. I don't know. The kids, for a while I stuck around with lingo, but lingo I think is the last step of me feeling old. When I don't know lingo, then I'm old. When I have to ask a child what something means, right? I went to, or teenagers or whatever. I went to a coffee shop before work the other day, and the barista in there, she took my order, she got a coffee, an iced coffee, and she turned around the screen with the tip options that are like 180%, 300%, 500%, and I tipped whatever the standard, 180 or whatever. And she told me, she said, you have BDE. Have you guys heard of that before? BDE? Big dick energy. Yeah. Did not know that, which, huge compliment, right? Big dick energy. I'll take it. I do not have big dick, actually. Energy is pulling a lot of weight in that phrase. But yeah, big dick energy. I had no idea what that meant. She's like, you have BDE. It's a coffee shop. It's like 9 a.m. I'm like, what BDE? I'm like, that's like best day ever or something, right? Hope you have the BDE. So she said that. She said, you have BDE. So I just said, thank you, so do you. And then found out that's not what you're supposed to say. But the good news was it wasn't a Starbucks. It was one of those hipster coffee shops where like you can't really tell the gender of the person behind the counter. So she did not miss a beat, dude. She was like, thanks, man. Shook my hand. Hard as shit, by the way, but I will say, in that moment, I did feel like a trans ally for the first time in my life. Somewhere around the world, J.K. Rowling had like a migraine or something. Like I just destroyed a Horcrux. She's like, I lost a straight white. J.K. Rowling is transphobic, if you didn't know that, the Harry Potter lady, which makes no sense. She has a potion in her book where like a little girl can take it and grow a mustache and look like a guy. That's fucking hormone therapy if I've ever seen it. But I am a trans ally, though. I think I am, especially as a guy, dude. Especially as a guy, like going to the men's room, since we started opening those up, a lot cleaner, right? There's no piss on the floor. They got couches in there now. It's nice. Men's room used to be gross, and like the graffiti on the wall used to like you go in a stall in the men's room, it'd be like suck your own dick, and now it's like believe in yourself. It's like inspirational quotes. It's wonderful. I think it's good. It's fun. My dog is trans. I just found that out. It's embracing me being an ally. My dog is trans. He was a male dog, but there were signs. There were signs early on. Like he didn't lift his leg when he peed. He did like the squat that the female dogs do. He liked the pink chew toys over the blue chew toys. You know, he's a terrible driver. Didn't know how to parallel park. Could never decide on what he wanted to eat for dinner. You know, I'm like, you want chicken? You want kibble? He's like, That's a woman if I've ever, you know. The good news is my neighbor's lawn is a gender-neutral bathroom, so there's not a problem with it. I'm just kidding. My dog's not trans. He's dead. He's dead, but he probably was. He probably was trans, I think. You know? I don't know. Never saw him fucking. I don't know what he was into. I don't know. But that's all. But I'm a progressive in that sense, I think. Other than that, you know, I don't know. You said Iran earlier. I'm not watching the news. You guys watching the news these days? No. News people? No. I definitely stopped watching the news. I stopped around a little bit after COVID. I think I stopped. That's when the news started to get crazy, though. Do you remember that? Like, COVID was a weird time, and the news just went ballistic. Like, I think, like, probably end of 2024 is when I finally called it quits, because I was just like, this is ridiculous. COVID is when I noticed that the news stories were just trying to scare you, or like something was going on that I was like, I can't watch this shit, dude. Like, I'm insane. I'd turn on the news every day. It was like rockets going off and buildings turned to rubble, and that was just Baltimore. I was just watching local updates, right? But COVID is like, and then there were like a lot of conspiracy theories with the COVID vaccine, and a lot of stuff that came true. There was two sides, but you would talk to people. I talked to a guy during the first, during the lockdown stuff with COVID. I went out and did shows out in like West Virginia and stuff, because those were places that were still open. And I remember just hearing stuff from people where I was like, what is going on? Like, I was talking to this one dude from West Virginia, and it was after this was after they came out with the vaccines. I remember talking to this dude, and he goes, you get that vaccine? And I was like, yeah, I did, like, for work. Like, did you get it? And he goes, nah, man. I ain't letting the Illuminati mind control me. And I was like, yeah, I don't think you're who they're going for. But I don't think they're going for Dale in West Virginia, like, who didn't take the vaccine. They were like foiled again. He's too good. He's too smart for us. He's too smart. Like, he was just saying crazy. He's like, I ain't seeing no COVID doctor. I'm like, dude, you should go see a dentist, probably. That's about it. That's fine. But the news was crazy, and that's why I stopped watching it, because I remember the thing that tipped me to what was going on was with just like scare tactics it was during COVID, peak COVID, and I saw a news report that was like, new CDC study confirms COVID can spread through semen. And I was like, who, like, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but for me, I would assume if you're in contact with someone's semen, maybe you kissed them first or went on a date. Maybe a date, right? Like, semen, that's pretty last step. Like, of course you would have it at that point. Like, what are we doing? Like, nothing made sense. And I always think, like, can you imagine if you had a friend who, like, let's say you had a friend who, like, went into a coma end of 2019, right? And he was, like, New Year's Eve and the ball was dropping, and he was like, 3, 2, and somebody just, like, cracked him with a Heineken. And everyone's like, oh, shit, like, world star. And then he went into a coma. And then your friend woke up, like, 4 years later, like 2024, and was like, what did I miss? Where the fuck would you start with any of that? Like, I don't know if you guys remember some of these news stories. I wrote some down so I can jog some of your memories on what we lived through for a fucking while. All right, your friend would wake up and say, what'd I miss? And you'd be like, all right, Kobe Bryant died, and then the president got impeached, and then you remember we stopped using plastic straws in the cups to save the turtles in the ocean. Well, we all got sick and wore plastic masks and threw those away, and then so the turtles had been dead, and then we actually switched to plastic everything just to really finish off the turtles. And then the president got impeached again, which I thought you got one. Apparently, you can just be like, I'm not fucking leaving. And they're like, sorry, I just want to let you know. And you don't have to do anything, so it means nothing. And then Pete Davidson from SNL, he had sex with everyone. And he's got a huge dick. His energy is big. And then Lady Gaga's dog walker got shot. I didn't know what to do about that. We had murder hornets. We had Black Lives Matter, right? And this is what I did for Black Lives Matter. I don't think this was a great idea, but during Black Lives Matter, what I decided to do as a white ally, I put all my black friends into one Facebook group message from all around the country. I put them in one Facebook group message together, and I asked him, Austin, what should I do to help? And he was like, just sit this one out. And I was like, all right. And then we had, there was a Russia-Ukraine war. I got addicted to Percocet. That was just me, but there was a lot going on. We had people in Viking hats in the Capitol. Then we got a new president who was literally dead, an actual corpse of a person. Haven't seen him since he left. I think they finally buried him, but I don't know. And then we had the Disney pirate got pooped on by his girlfriend, and Jimmy Buffett died, so I gave my dad some Percocet to get through that. And then Will Smith slapped Chris Rock because he said Jada something, she used aloe vera or something, I forget what that was about. But Jada, he was pissed. And then I forget, Toby Keith died. My mechanic started taking Percocet. I don't know. We might have World War III, but they're saying it's going to be cyber, not nuclear, which is like almost worse. Like, I can't use my phone, I'll kill myself. So I don't know what to do. And Trump is now president again, and they're saying he may be impeached for a third time or fourth time. Good luck. And that does nothing. I know that now. I've missed so much, but dude, think about this. The government, in the midst of all this, the Pentagon came out and told us UFOs and aliens are real, and we all collectively went, not right now. We have way too much. We'll come back to that, but this is a mess. Your friend would not believe you. He'd be like, they should make a movie out of that. You're like, they should. He's like, and they should have Trump played by my favorite actor, Alec Baldwin. You're like, he shot someone in the face. Well, all right, there is more, but actual insanity. That was like 2 years. That's crazy. That's insane. What the fuck was that? Roe v. Wade, that got overturned, right? That was a big thing in D.C. What are we doing for? Which side? I have no idea. Oh, being overturned? Was that what we're doing? Okay. All right. All right. I don't know. Just asking. Just trying to get a feel for things. I know. I understand people. That's a black and white issue. That's divisive. But I will try to straddle a middle ground. I will say my opinion on abortion, if it makes sense, changes based on where I am, you know? So I understand both sides, is what I'm trying to say, right? Like if I'm watching a Christmas movie or like a soldier coming home to his kid, I'm pro-life. I think kids are a gift. They're amazing. If I'm on a plane and there's a baby next to me, I'm as late as you want to get. Like, I mean, if I go to like the mall and there's like a field trip there, there's like a eighth graders or something. I'm late term to like 14 years old. You can kill those kids immediately, right? Get rid of those kids. But I haven't read the thing, so I don't know if I can take a firm stand, like the Roe v. Wade. You know, like I'm not gonna read, right? But I'm like, you can do it or you can't. I don't know what all these words are, but I have questions, like, you know. And what about like the Menendez brothers, right? Those guys killed their parents. Is that in the bill? That's like a Uno reverse abortion, right? Something to think about. Something to think about. All right. Big finale. All right. Abortion joke. Check. 9/11 joke. Check. Priest pedophile joke. Check. You're on pace, people. It's good. I should be pro-abortion, though, because I am a huge porn fan. And a pregnant porn star, right? That's like a season-ending injury, you know? For a porn star, that's like an ACL tear, right? That's like 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the state, right? That's tough. Any porn fans in here? Some people? No? Not up front? Porn fans? You guys are liars, dude. Liars. Just like 4 of us funding this multi-billion-dollar industry. Okay. All right. Pull out your search history. This is crazy. Everybody watches that shit, dude. I have a friend who's asexual who watches porn. You guys know what asexual means? It means you're not attracted to anything. The whole world is like an algebra book to you. And he watches porn. He said there's an asexual section on Pornhub. I have no idea what that means. I imagine it's just like a guy building an IKEA desk. But you're not even jerking off. You're just taking notes, you know? But no porn at all. I have fallen away from my ways. I was watching porn a lot more up until about 15 minutes before I came up here. But no, I had a category of porn that pissed me off. There was my friend told me that he watched this type of porn, so I gave it a shot. It's called JOI porn. Whoa. Holy shit. The fucking Michael Jordan of jerking off chimes in out of the darkness. Like, what the hell? Who even was that? The other guy I've been speaking to online. Who is this? Well, somebody knew. Yes. Imagine like a pipe in their mouth, like very studious. Like, it was JOI, yes. Well, I didn't know what it was. I'll tell you what it is. It stands for jerk off instruction porn. And dude, you gotta go outside, dude. That guy needs to leave, dude. What the fuck is that? What the hell is going on back there? Oh my God. Are you watching it right now? What the fuck? Get off your phone. Holy shit. Oh my God. Well, do you want to come up here and just do the rest of this? Holy shit. You guys are fucking wild, dude. Holy cow. That was insane. What was that noise? I'm trying to get out of here if you'd shut the fuck up back there. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. All right. Well, can I describe it to the class? I'll tell them what it is. But it's basically, I mean, people watch it. You can tell by that noise, whatever that was, that people are into it. But it's crazy. I mean, it's a woman telling you on a video how to jerk off, as if any guy watching the video doesn't know, right? Like if anyone needs to be taught. First of all, I got pissed off when I was watching this, okay? And I'll tell you what happened, but I was watching porn, and my friend had told me about this thing. And so I'm like, I'll give it but I was already, I was playing the classics. So I was already kind of going. Then I tried this video. I didn't realize the girls start off like a girl would want to start off, like to get you in the mood. Which, like, they always start off slow, and they're like, all right, first thing we're going to do, take your pants off. I'm like, lady, you're a little late to the show here, right? Like, I'm going, okay? I don't need a sensual buildup. I'm on a road trip. I'm in a Jimmy John's bathroom with a chain on the door. The pants have been off, all right? Let's fucking move it along here, you know? But that's what, it actually, made me mad. I was like, do you think you're, good at sex by doing it? Like, does this make the woman feel good? I mean, men don't need instruction. We're very simple creatures, right? There's not much instruction needed. You leave a guy in a heated, sharper image massage chair for too long, he's gonna come, right? You don't even need to touch anything. If anything, there should maybe be instructions for women and how to make you come, because I haven't figured that out, but we're pretty good at doing ourselves. It's just not impressive. Like, oh, this girl told me to go faster and I came. Like, oh, a real sex master you are. Like the master splinter of masturbation, yeah? Which sounds incredibly painful. But anyway, so, that was too much for me. So I just, I went back to my bread and butter, which is just guy on girl porn. Regular old, some missionary, nothing fancy. My friends used to give me shit for that. My friends were like, that's gay. I'm like, it's literally not gay. Read a book, right? This is as not gay as I can get, okay? My friends said it was gay because they only watch lesbian porn. They're like, you can't have another dude's dick in it. We only watch lesbian porn. Now, lesbian porn doesn't even make sense to me. I'm of the opposite belief. I think porn has to have a dick in it, right? Because if there's a dick in it, there's an ending. You know what I mean? You know when it's over. You can see it. Right? Like men and women, but we both have orgasms, but women, you just got to take their word for it. Like it's not... Every lesbian porno I've watched just looks like two girls just like trying shit for 45 minutes and they just give up, right? I think every lesbian porno should end with "to be continued." I have no idea when it's over. It also means gay porn is the best porn, right? That has two dicks in it. That means there's an ending and an encore. There's both. There's both, right? But you gotta be careful watching porn with dicks in it, man. You start comparing yourself to those monsters. That's not fun for anybody, right? I measured my dick recently. I did. And after I did, I looked up average size just to see where I stack up, right? And I found out it varies by country, okay? So, for example, the smallest is Cambodia. The average dick size in Cambodia, a little bit over 3 inches, okay? Calm down, all right? These are real people, and these are real penises I'm talking about. That's incredibly rude. On the flip side, the average dick size in the Congo, the biggest, they were a little bit over 7 inches, right? Silence. And so I was like, holy shit. Like, well, I just got to figure out where I stack up against Americans because I'm in the U.S., right? And I felt pretty good because I found out the average dick size in the U.S., it's only like a little bit over, it's like 5.08 inches or something like that, which was great. That means my dick is not small. It is average sized for a Cambodian. So I'm moving there shortly. Yeah, that joke kills in the Congo, dude. Their favorite joke. Anyway, that's my time. Y'all were so fun. Someone call the cops on that guy. Thank you guys for coming out, seriously. Hope you have a great night. Thank you.
Peter Sullivan, everybody.